I still remember the exact second my world changed. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, it was silent. Too silent. My phone lit up at 11:47 p.m., a message from a number I didn't recognize. I think you deserve to know the truth about Daniel. My heart didn't break right away. It paused. You know that feeling when your body knows something before your mind does? When your chest tightens, but you're still pretending everything is fine? That was me. Daniel was in the shower. We had just celebrated our 3-year anniversary 2 nights ago. Flowers, dinner, promises. He looked me in the eyes and said, "You're the only one I want." And I believed him. God, I believed him. I opened the message. There were screenshots, messages, photos, plans, inside jokes that weren't mine, hotel bookings, and then the one line that shattered everything. She has no idea. I stopped breathing. 3 words. She has no idea. I wasn't just betrayed. I was the joke. I didn't confront him that night. No screaming, no crying, no throwing his phone at his face. Instead, I wiped my tears. I washed my face. And when he walked out of the bathroom smiling, towel around his waist, I smiled back. "Everything okay?" he asked. "Yeah," I said softly. "Just tired." That was the moment my revenge began. Not because I wanted to hurt him, but because I wanted him to feel exactly what I felt. Safe, confident, certain, before the ground disappeared under his feet. For the next 2 weeks, I became the perfect girlfriend. I cooked his favorite meals. I laughed at his stories. I even planned a weekend trip. And every night when he fell asleep beside me, I planned. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't ask why. Because when someone cheats, the why doesn't matter. The choice does. And he chose her over and over. You see, I'm not impulsive. I don't explode. I calculate. While he thought I was clueless, I was collecting everything. Screenshots, receipts, emails, shared cloud backups. He wasn't careful. Men rarely are when they think they're smarter than you. I learned her name. Lena, 26, worked at his office. Of course she did. It's always someone close. I found messages where he told her I was too emotional. Too emotional? For loving him? For trusting him? For building a life with him? I read every word until I felt nothing. And that's when I knew. He didn't just cheat, he disrespected me. And disrespect is something I never forget. I reached out to Lena, not with anger, not with threats, just one message. "Hi, I think we should talk, woman to woman." She replied within minutes. She didn't know he was still with me. He told her we had broken up. Classic. We met at a quiet cafe. She looked nervous. I looked calm. I showed her the photos of our anniversary dinner, the date stamps, the matching timestamps of the messages he sent her that same night. Her face went pale. "She said," she whispered. "I know," I replied. We sat in silence for a long time, and then something unexpected happened. She apologized, not in a fake way, in a broken way, because she realized she wasn't special. She was convenient. And in that moment, I realized something important. He didn't just cheat on me, he lied to both of us. And suddenly, my revenge wasn't about hurting him, it was about exposing him. We didn't become friends, but we formed an understanding. He played both sides, so we would show him what happens when both sides talk. We chose a date, his birthday. He had planned a party, friends, co-workers, family, a celebration. He thought it would be about him. He had no idea. I helped organize everything, smiling, laughing, even buying him a watch he'd been wanting. He hugged me and said,
I don't know what I'd do without you." The irony almost made me laugh. Oh, Daniel, you were about to find out. The room was full, music playing, glasses clinking. He stood in the center, soaking up attention. And then I tapped my glass. "Can I say something?" I smiled. He pulled me close. "Of course, babe." I looked around the room. His parents, his boss, his friends, and Lena, standing near the back. He hadn't noticed her yet. "I just want to say that Daniel is a very talented man." Everyone laughed. "He's good at multitasking." A few confused smiles. "He managed to be in a loving relationship with me," I paused, "and start another one at the same time." The room froze. Daniel's grip on my waist tightened. "What are you doing?" he whispered. I stepped away. The screen behind him lit up. Photos, messages, dates, proof. Gasps filled the room. His mother covered her mouth. His boss stared in disbelief. And then Lena stepped forward. "Did you tell them you were single too?" she asked quietly. Daniel looked like someone had pulled the floor from under him, speechless, exactly like I had been. He tried to talk, tried to explain. "It's not what it looks like." But lies don't work when the truth is on the projector. His friends slowly stepped back. His boss shook his head. His mother started crying. And I felt calm. Not happy, not angry, just free. I handed him the watch. "You'll have more time now," I said softly, and I walked out. No screaming, no drama, just dignity. The days after were quiet. He called, texted, emailed, blocked. He came to my apartment. I didn't answer. He left flowers. I threw them away. Not because I hated him, but because I finally saw him clearly. He didn't regret cheating. He regretted getting caught. And that difference changes everything. Lena left the company. Apparently, workplace policies don't appreciate secret affairs. His reputation suffered. Trust, once broken, spreads fast. And me? I moved forward, got a promotion, started therapy, rebuilt myself. Because revenge isn't about destruction, it's about restoration. Months later, he sent one final message from a new number. "Why did you humiliate me like that?" I stared at it for a long time. Humiliate? No, I didn't humiliate him. I revealed him. There's a difference. Humiliation is undeserved. Exposure is earned. He thought betrayal was small, private, manageable. But actions don't stay hidden forever. Truth has a way of walking into the room exactly when it needs to. If you're listening to this right now and you've been betrayed, I want you to hear me. You don't need to scream, you don't need to beg, and you definitely don't need to compete. Silence can be powerful. Preparation can be stronger than anger. And dignity? Dignity will always leave someone speechless. He thought I would cry. He thought I would fight for him. He thought I would forgive him. Instead, I chose myself. And that choice, that's what changed everything. Because sometimes the best revenge is simply letting someone watch you walk away, knowing they lost something they'll never find again.